you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Foundation. In the last episode we really fleshed out our city, what's the word, Bailey here, the little walled island. Really happy with how it's come out, sorry. And in doing so we finished off the labour tree here. We've got them all the way down to the city belfry that is this beautiful large building in the middle now. I think we're just going to keep working down these. We're going to walk down this one, walk down this one. These videos will become a little bit more sporadic as we move forward with other projects in both Planet Coaster and other games that I'm not allowed to talk about at the moment, but there's stuff coming. It's going to be great. But I'm enjoying this, coming in and playing around a little bit, and I just kind of want to see all of these, really. Like the monastery, the abbatial church, we did build that in the last run through, so we might not get all the way down to here, but I do want to see this Court of Heroes, a new building that I've not seen yet. And on Reddit, I think it was, a beautiful castle build was shared, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that. Let's do that. So that's what we're going to do. At the moment, we have a keep here, and it's just this single building, and it's, when we look at buildings like this, the market watchtower, the market clock is bigger than our keep right now, and it's just not good enough. We need to do a better job of the keep. So I think we'll actually take this out, and we may repurpose this into housing for the higher ups, because we've got a little bit of it here. We could maybe do with some more. So I think that's probably what we're going to look at doing. But where to put a keep? We do have this raised area over here. I did say we're originally going to keep this for a monastery, but thinking about it, I don't know whether I want to go fully into a huge monastery like we did in the last series. I think if we do a monastery, we could maybe look at putting it right out on one of these little islands here. I think that could be quite fun. So instead, I think we're maybe going to look at turning this into a keep with a view to having the keep looking out over the water and keeping an eye on everything. The other bonus about this is we've already got the land unlocked, which is cool. So I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to change the city up quite a bit, I think, because it's going to push a big amount of resources this way, or the requirements of resources this way. But I do think it's overall not a bad way to do things. So we're going to do that. We're going to work on building a big old keep over here. So we're going to start off by just clearing out this area. There is a bit of a hunting zone here that we are going to lose, so we may look at needing to shift. Which one of these makes this bigger? Control. There we go. We may look at having to shift some of that across. That's not a big problem. We'll start with that. Clear the space out, see what we've really got to work with. We'll come into hunting here. Yeah, there's like 2 boars sat up there. I think for the most part we've now shifted hunting completely, haven't we? Because now we've got brewery over there. I'm pretty sure we shifted hunting to like up here. Yeah, so they've got that big forest there, and this not so big but still noticeable forest over there. So that's good. So we'll come out of that. We'll have that area get cleared. Somebody pointed out that this building should really probably be the other way around. I hate that you're right, but you're right. At the moment, it kind of makes sense because people are, this wall here is the access, and this is the town square, so it makes sense that the market's there. But actually thinking about it, having this right in the middle of the area there and the market around the back of it, especially if we now are willing to remove this keep from here, I actually do think that would look quite good and it'll make a lot more sense, and this become more of a market square that with the church access than the keep. So whilst that is getting cleared out, which they'll start working on now, we'll start clearing this out. The other thing is as well, I've unlocked the treasury for the keep here, because that's the one thing we don't really have much of at the moment is treasury. So we're going to build the keep to have a huge amount of treasury in it. So I'm going to come into here. I'm just going to click destroy on that, and off it goes. Then I'm going to come into this building and hopefully be able to set the lot. We can go to City Market and just select it. We can then come into edit building, and I think we can... is there a way to sort of select the lot? I hope there is. I'm not quite sure what we got selected there. Let's have a look. No, that's just the one little thing. How do I... City Market. Edit. Why? Oh, how do we do it so the whole thing comes with us? Is that it? Aye. Okay, well, we can put this to roughly where it needs to be. It's going to affect the houses a little, but it's fine. How far are we going to come down with this? Like there? Probably needs to sit this way a little now, doesn't it? And now we come into this building. Just bring all that over there for a moment while we figure out what's going on here. Okay. Because that's not actually affecting that building really. But it probably should. Let's do that. Yeah, I think where it was probably okay. People are talking to me about about access green and red. Yeah, thanks people in the comments who've replied to them. I can't see it, folks. I really can't. I'm very colorblind and it all looks the same, unfortunately. So where was that before? It was probably there, wasn't it? Yes. So let's just check. That looks fine. Access wise there. We'll move the tree. It's not a problem. So it's not a huge change, we're just flipping it around, but that being in the center, I think does in many ways make a lot more sense. Okay, we'll click apply changes. So majority of it's done, that's good. So they're just going to... No, wait. Why isn't that turned around? Oh, it is. Yeah, they just apply changes there as well. There we go. Okay. All right, that'll take a while, but that's fine for now. How are you getting on over here? Terribly. Oh, no, they're going. Okay. I'm trying to leave the game running on low. There's reports of the stock just not getting up there if you have it running at full speed. We'll try 2 speed and see if that helps. Because what we can do then... Once this area is cleared out, we can make all of this residential, and I feel like it'll probably eventually just fill in with some more houses. I feel like this is very wasted space here. But overall, it's probably okay. Okay, so over here we have gold. Currently, gold isn't really something we need. So I'm going to not worry about that just now. But in the meantime, we'll start taking some people on. And we'll set up some logistics for the build over here because it is going to be a pretty epic build. So we'll click here and we'll come into we'll bring in a builder's workshop. And where's this path going to be? It's here, look. So that's fine. We'll have you basically on the path. And boop-a-doop. We'll get you 3 in there. You can start chopping some trees down. That's good. And then also then we're going to need some logistics stuff. So a warehouse. Here. And we'll come in with a area on the other side for some storage. Actually, that's probably better with the fences against the path, or what will become a path. There we go. We'll get started on that too. And we'll just get some stone, wood, planks, all of that sort of stuff getting to start stored there so that they'll be able to get to that a little easier. So what do you not have? Storage full. Yes, we could do with sticking hops somewhere. Do we have space in our granary over here? Which one's the granary again? This one? I mean, nothing's been stored here much, is it? So yeah, let's stick hops in there. I mean, actually, let's do hops and then beer. Why not? At the moment, I don't think it's producing copious amounts of beer. I think pretty much everything it's making is coming over to here, isn't it? Oh, you're berry brew. Are you beer now then? Is that how we did it? I forget. No, you're berry brew as well. So are we just making a load of beer? Yeah, let's change it to beer. See what happens there. I want to be using the stuff, right? Okay. Also, we're actually having a lot of people say, well, not to say a lot of people, it's popping up occasionally saying that there's no access to entertainment, which is the pub, basically. If that keeps up, I think that every time I click it, it's showing me somebody over here, which makes sense because their tavern, there's only this one and this little one over here. So I would probably just recreate a little one over here and have those folks happy. It's mostly these ones here. Let's have a look. Service, yeah, additional needs entertainment. They need to just get a beer down them, basically, and that doesn't seem to be getting serviced a lot of the time, so it's something we might look at putting in a little pub down here. What's that stuff? Oh, that's how the meat is supplied, eh? Oh, that's cool. I mean, meat, fish, and bread, no berries. Okay. Also, monastery. Somebody pointed out, quite rightly, that berries can be farmed in the monastery, which will be a big help if we do look at doing that in the future. Because, yeah, we definitely aren't gathering anywhere near as much as we need to. Okay, so I think first things first is we need to move this keep, basically. So the good thing is it's pretty much just the one building. There's this as well. Let's just delete that. It's not a building that's working for me. We'll just move it. Okay. Alright, so this, let's see. We can come up. We can build multiples of these, but I do think to start off with, we just need one really good one. And we're going to sit it over here. And do we go right to the edge? Or do we sort of sit it? Probably sort of sits like that, doesn't it? Yeah. And entrance to that is fine. So we will apply the changes there. And then walls, I guess we look at using... Let's have a look. It just gives us the decorative walls, right? Lots of training stuff we'll have going on in here. Most of the other regular buildings we can do as well. But yeah, there, look. So we can just go for another one of these. And we're basically going to build these out like that. I mean, that's it, right? And then some of these are going to need sort of buildings on them. We've knocked that off. Alright, so let's do something like that. Sink it in. Now we have this as Castle Keep at the moment, which is fine, I guess, but we will need to adjust. There's no way we can connect a lot of this sort of stuff up. This doesn't really work together. So... yeah, this doesn't really work with any of these, really, unless this one can be raised up. Oh, it can. Okay, well that starts to make a little bit more sense then, so... let's do where it was. Adjust it a little. No. Hold on. In a bit. Yeah. Looks all okay with the rough ghosting. Looks good. Okay, so we'll click apply changes on that. All right. So I think the walls then we'll probably just have to put them in separately. Is it castle fortification? Wood castle wall, stake wall, village gatehouse, wooden gatehouse. So this is, there must be non-wood versions of these coming then. Is it here? Stone castle wall. There we go. Modest castle watchtower, stone castle wall, and stone castle gatehouse. I mean, there's no point in putting a wall down until we're ready for that. Because it will just be replacing it anyway. Unless we maybe do like a double layer thing, you know, wood on the outside and then stone on the inside. We could do that and have it look like a camp. But even still, we're going to want the wood down first to really figure out what that's going to look like. Excuse me, we're going to want the stone down first to really figure out what that looks like. I just realised that we put this in place to help and it's just not doing anything. So let's just go for... What have we got a lot of? Yeah, so let's have... stone and polished stone, wood and planks. I mean, this is pretty much the only thing we're building right now, so if he can just bring us a few over here, it's just going to save a little bit of work for our builders. So yeah, I actually don't want to put the walls in yet because I want to use the castle walls that we can unlock. So in that case, there's going to be another watchtower and stuff we can use. So in that case, let's come to here. Monument keep. And let's put a... What do we want? I mean, we did say treasury was going to be the thing that we really worked on the most. So let's see. Where can this go where it doesn't look terrible? I just want that to be a wall, I think. I don't hate the idea... Oop, let the game catch up. Don't hate the idea of a building here that's a little less fortified and actually sort of does the job of looking over the village rather than anything else. We'll bring it up high. It's probably going to look a little silly on its own, but my view is that the wall will come up to this and make it look a lot more... make a lot more sense. Like we have these like watchtowers and stuff that all of this kind of attaches to. And I don't want to go crazy with a lot of this because I feel like we're probably going to open up new options in the relatively near future as well. Okay, don't mind that though. They're making this path here, and that's fine. Perfectly acceptable place for a path. Quite not know why they're going least resistance. Don't love that. Yeah, this one is fine. Do not love this. We will definitely be looking to get rid of that with some stoppage. Okay, otherwise though, that's okay. And then we need some sort of access to this place, so... How about something a little lower down for that one? And it looks cute. And we'll say build. Okay, they're built. They really haven't upped the kingdom splendor much. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but I thought maybe we would hit 50 with them, and we haven't. So, hash comments no longer met. It won't let me see what it is. No access to refined food. Won't let me see what it is. All right, we'll see how we get on. Maybe get rid of this stone as well. For now, though, let's try and get our splendor. We need to get up to 75, which shouldn't be too difficult. We actually unlocked a couple of buildings as well to create the weaponry. We have spears, we have bows, and we have swordsmith. Kind of like the look of the swordsmith. I mean, he's looking pretty cool looking building. Basically a sort of blacksmith looking building really, but I quite like having these sort of around a central spot. So I'm going to put one of those in. I don't know if we gain any splendor from them, unfortunately. It doesn't look like it, so maybe we'll just put the one down for now. We are really going to have to start working on splendor and nothing else. So let's come into here. Let's get rid of resource removal. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. It's not going to work for us there, unfortunately. It would be nice to set that up, just making a little bit of stone, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it look right. Okay, And we'll come into here into treasury. We'll click to edit it. And then we'll start putting down some lovely bits and bobs. All of this sort of stuff. Now this is the stuff that's really going to start giving us some splendor. I think to begin with, we'll probably look at using some of these tents to sort of make up makeshift looking. I don't know what the word is really. You know, places where the guys hang out. Let's have a look. Like this sort of stuff. Provisions and this is the kind of stuff we're going to need. This is the sort of stuff that's going to give us that splendor that we want. Each of these is like 3, 4, 5 splendor. It's good. I thought, oh, there we go, encampment ground. That's what I'm looking for. So I know one of these is just like places for people to hang out. Alright, so let's start with... Do these go on the walls here? Kind of dig that, if they look good. Yeah, let's do for a couple of those as well. Although they don't give... That doesn't give splendor? I mean, look at it. We'll stick them on anyway, because it does look good. But yeah, it's quite surprising. We do want braziers around here, though. Because I think these are going to make the place look even more... I can't think of the words. Jeez. Military. It's going to look more military. Okay, now we're going to come into here. We'll edit this building. We'll do basically the same thing. Although there is a few different things we can put down here, I think. So we'll start with a wedge tent. Over here. Okay. Some of those actually give splendor, which is kind of weird. Alright. All of this does? No? None of this does? Jeez. I mean, I want to use them, whether it does or not, really, but... So, it is what it is. Decoration, here we go. So this sort of stuff, I don't quite understand what this does, other than just be a big lump. I think it's just be a big lump, right? They go there. Sort of flesh that out. I mean, it looks pretty neat. And then come up to here. Okay, what have we got? So our shady post. Maybe we have a little shady post over here. And sword racks and weapons aplenty. There we go. Yeah, no access to refined food. Oh, there we go. So basically, everyone who went to the market that day, I think is what that's telling me. Where is our market down here? What have we got? So is it bread we're struggling on there? I mean, we'll slow the game down a bit, I guess. I feel like the speed is so slow without it running full pelt. This is making all of our numbers go up here, though. Kingdom Splendor heading up, look. That's good. And I don't mind people coming and hanging out over on these little spots. I mean, at the moment, it's fairly precarious. You fall backwards off that, you're rolling down this cliff. But, you know, for now, it's fine. This is a it doesn't do anything yet. So the function is sword. And I suppose as soon as we do that, yeah, there we go. No, there's nobody. Alright, well, we'll get a swordsmith in there. It takes tools, iron, and coal. I mean, yeah, you can begin the process of knocking some swords together, I suppose. Let's come in here and start adding a little bit more. That's too far, is it? That's a shame. That seems to be okay, though. A little bit more of this sort of stuff. Into there. And we should just see our Kingdom Splendor rise. I think 75 is going to be a little tough without any sort of major buildings generating it. But we'll see. To be fair, a lot of this stuff we've put in place hasn't been built yet. These look great, though. Love those. Probably going to try and stick those everywhere, really. How about if we add them to this? What does that look like? Hey, hello, camera. I can't quite tell where that's trying to be put. But not where we want, I don't think. How about we swing it round? Is that it? No. Yeah, no, they're just really weird spots for those. I mean, there's one up there, that's fine. We like the flags. We'll put some of those up as well around the place. But yeah, braziers. I think just look good, and they're going to add to that splendor. So I don't mind having those dotted around. Okay, added a wooden structure on here that will eventually hopefully become part of the gate tollway. We might end up changing it. But it did give us enough Kingdom Splendor to unlock. Oh my goodness. All of this. Jeez. I was actually... This was the one I was looking for. But we can do both. We can do both. Oh, castle piece. Oh my goodness. Look at all these castle pieces. We can't do the rest, but... Unlocks a command post for the keep and every encampment, which expands their company size. Oh, neat. Okay, that's cool. Oh my goodness, what did that just unlock? This is going to be incredible. So we have the modest castle watchtower. Cute. Not worried about that just yet. What else do we have? It's going to be under monuments, isn't it? Keep. We now have the sword encampment and the bow encampment. That's right. So no new building. We only have the one keep. So we need to come into this keep to see what. Yeah, there it is. Look. Oh, look at all of this. Oh my goodness. Modest stone wall one accommodates functions. So what? So what is this? Is this just how we? So what actually are you? Yeah. This is just wall. This is good. This is wall. I like it. Okay. There's so many pieces. My goodness. Hold on. And there's more. There's more. New chimney. Cool. Modest fortified extension. That looks cool. That's cool. New doors. New gates. Look at all these doors. These are great. So yeah, definitely going to have to look at upgrading some stuff, because all of these look. Modest turret. Yeah, we don't mind that. What's this one? Let's see how they. Oh, there we go. They're just starting to. Okay, we have some little detaily bits, balconies. Oh my goodness, this is all great. And then where are those walls we just unlocked? They're going to be here. Not bridge, sorry. Fortification, is it? Castle fortification here. Yes. Yeah, look, it has the space for the guys to walk along it. That's exactly what we were looking for. So this, this is going to be. It really doesn't quite work with the space we were planning for. But this kind of goes like this. Okay, so this building is probably okay. Actually, it works quite nicely there. We can And we can make it work a little better. This one, it doesn't really work, although what we could do is we could build that. What don't you have? Requires a wall. Oh, okay. Like I have to have wall? I don't really want wall. So let's just hide a piece of wall for now. Okay, but now we can come into treasury and hopefully be able to build most of those new things here as well. Yeah. So how tall is that? Because here's what's going to have to happen. It's going to have to sit there. No, that's too wide. So we had the watchtower. It's basically what's on the other side already. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately that looks like it's the one we've got to use. I mean, that's okay. It is okay. We'll just bring it round here and have it sort of tie itself to there. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll apply the changes. Okay. Yeah. We got all the building parts. It's looking great. Okay, cool. So let's come back up to castle fortifications. We definitely want this. I mean, it's a little shorter than I thought it would be, if I'm completely honest. But I still think it's going to be perfect for what we're trying to do. Oops. So, it kind of stacks okay, but it doesn't look great. But it's okay, because what I would like to do, I think, once I've built it, is then come into the keep building. And actually... Oh, now we have a modest keep. It's just a whole new building look. Okay, well, we need to build that. We need to build that somewhere. But now I'm kind of hoping we can come into that modest circle and basically just attach that to there. Yeah, like it's got little schloops up it. I think that's going to be fine. It's got like a little stairway up it. So that's okay. And then all of these odd bits. I don't think anything really works with this. There's a spot right in the middle for something. And I suppose it'll take a spike. Which I don't hate, but if we need to have something else sort of stacked there, I don't know what. Well, it'll take a it will take a brazier. The fires are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Does that work there? Oh, I think that's what we've got to have, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Excellent. Let's hope all that works. Ah, yeah, that looks great. I want to put it everywhere. We'll surround the place. We'll just have all of these here. There'll be so much of it. I think probably this, let's bring the UI back a second. This probably needs a door. Like it says it's inaccessible. Now I don't think it's actually used for anything necessarily, but we can stick a door on it and it'll just make a bit more sense in our own heads, if nothing else. Simple gate can just go there. And we'll click apply, and then we'll just have to probably come in and adjust some of this stuff, but that's not terrible. Yeah, well, I mean, that's all fine probably there. Boop. I think now that's accessible. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can tell the white and red is fine. I can tell the difference between the white and red. It's the green interior one that I struggle a little with, but there we go. All right, I'm going to leave it there. This is one of those episodes that could be 20 minutes long, it could be an hour long. I can't remember how much of what happened was on camera. I don't think I love this. I suppose we can make it work. I think this probably has to come and sit nicer in between the two of these for it to really make sense. Let's turn off snap in a second. Like, we can have it more like that. I'll have a play around with that. I mean, the other thing we can do is, you know, this building can move or change or go away. This was mostly there just to kind of cheese the kingdom splendor, just to get this up and running in the first place. So maybe we'll do something like that. And then they're using this little path here. All of this will go away as we, because this we're definitely having this wall go all around the place. We'll have it come all the way down here. We'll have it join up to that building, and then I think what I like the idea of is having it sit back a little here, and then a tertiary wooden wall come down, and maybe a little market coming up here. I think that would be quite neat. I just love the fact that there's people coming up and down here that are people who I don't really think need to. Let's have a look. Where's this berry picker going? I'm on my free time. Like, I just like the fact that he's just chilling out up here. He's just going to come and have a little nose, and he's going to come and sit in one of these chairs. Like, I kind of like that because it gives the place a little bit of movement, a little bit of dynamicism. I think it's great. Yeah, we'll definitely start fleshing out this keep over the next couple of episodes using some of those new pieces. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till the next one, be good.